You know, sometimes I hit a game that's just so impossibly celebrated and revered and masterful that I truly feel unqualified to even be talking about it. Well, that's okay. I still have the primary qualification of really liking video games a whole lot, so we'll trek on and talk about one of our best, BioShock. Just ignore for a second all of the parts of the game that are most celebrated. When you get right down to the gameplay, you're shooting guns and slinging magic. It all feels good and progression feels incredibly earned and satisfying. That's just a recipe for success right there. That is a mechanical premise that it's hard to imagine many people saying no to when asking what kind of things they would like to do in an interactive fictional world. But okay, let's stop ignoring the parts of the game that are most celebrated. Rapture is one of the greatest settings ever created for the medium. I know I don't even have to say that. There are so many opportunities for simple, visually pleasing imagery in an underwater city stuck decades in the past. A time when prosperity was at its peak. That unmatched post-war prosperity in America. Yet, when pushed to such an extreme, sees everyone suffering thanks to the results of that prosperity. Still a completely valid theme today. You have everything you should need to be happy, and yet you aren't. This world seems almost designed to prevent you from being happy in spite of how many outlets it supposedly gives you to pursue your desires. Everyone is broken and miserable, lending to a horror quality that thickens this otherwise stylish atmosphere into that uneasy BioShock vibe we all know and love. From the ramblings of citizens around you to the compressed audio of that overly gleeful yet disconcerting voice behind the circus of value, to the rhythmic thuds that tell you a big daddy is near. An experience that is definitely supposed to be terrifying to a degree, but honestly gets me so excited to know a tough fight is on the way and there will be ample reward for overcoming it. I won't lie, this relates to what I said up top, but I feel like I still have a lot to digest about BioShock. The environmental detail is so dense that I can't imagine how many little bits of world building and commentary I missed. It's so singularly focused on exploring this one idea of rapture that it was able to fine-tune every little moment and design every decision to the nth degree. And with such agreeable gameplay and visuals to accompany you, replaying it to ponder your thoughts all over again is never a challenging ask. I honestly really lament the loss of games, especially first-person shooters, that were comfortable being a singular 10-hour experience with no bells or whistles attached. I'm glad BioShock came out in a time where it was allowed to be what it made sense to be, and I'm sure history will continue to be very kind to it as a result.